Yo, yo, yo. Welcome, everybody. Happy December. December 1st today. This thing's broken already. Can't scroll over here. There we go. Let me start filling up some names here. We've got Ivy Doc, Sam, Sea of Light, welcome. Reagan, Cairo Knight, Nostalgia. Hello, hello. December 1. What the heck? 2025 is almost over. What's up, Coop? What's up, R2Me2? What's up, Din2? Jim, Annie, Les Vegetables. What's up, Feathered Up, Mr. Scarecrow? Yo, I'm not trying to fall asleep over here. Good tunes, but my gosh. There we go. Oh, man. Started to put some Christmas lights up today outside, but it's just so cold. Like, you're out there for like 5 minutes and your hands are already numb. And I have a lot of trees in the front yard. I'm like the only person in the neighborhood that planted trees for some reason. So as the years go by and they get bigger, I find that I need more and more Christmas lights to put on them to make it not awkward. So I was out there like contemplating most of the day, like, how am I gonna make this work? So then I was looking at like Lowe's. I think that's where I bought the Christmas lights last time. And they don't have the same ones that I bought like last year or the year before or something. So now I'm out there like, well, now how do I make this work without it making it not look so mixed up and out of place? Because I had everything in even quantities to where it was like a theme. Now I have to figure something out. It's a mess. And it's so cold you can't really do much else. What's up, Godalight? What's up, DB Cooper? What's up, Captain Rika? And then planning the extension cords. Like, there's a lot that goes into it. I don't think a lot of people realize. What's up, Terry? What's up, Corey? What's up, Universe? So I'm out there like, okay, how many boxes or how many strands or whatever of lights am I gonna need for each tree? How many more, I should say? Can I get the same ones to where they match, or do I need to move some in a different areas and then all the new ones go here? That way it doesn't look mix and matched. And then, okay, if I want to add like lights to all these trees, how do I get power to it? And like, am I gonna have to get a whole bunch of more extension cords? It's just yeah, it's a lot. What's up, AAA? I thought they would have something like this, but I could not find an obvious solution. I can't be the only one with this problem. How are you supposed to chain Christmas lights together in between trees? Because everybody knows one strand connects to the next, right? But if you got like 5 trees in a row, how do you connect all of those strands together with the dead space in between each tree without having to get your main extension cord coming into like a, you know, an 8-way split or whatever, and then having a dedicated extension cord running to each tree? Is there not like, I imagine, like if you ever have a dead strand of Christmas lights, the strand doesn't work, but the power still passes. So you could use a dead strand of Christmas lights to connect each tree in between each tree. That way you don't have a strand lit up going across the ground. I'm like really OCD about that stuff. Like I want all the trees lit up, but not the ground in between. So I thought they would have like some kind of like connector. It would just be like a blank, like a female to female Christmas light wire or something, where you could just go from one tree, the extension to the next tree, extension to the next tree. without having to run separate extension cords. Apparently they don't make something like that. Like, you can buy bulk Christmas light wire on Amazon and then like fashion your, like, then you can buy a package of the endings or the connectors and then splice them together and make your own. I'm not trying to go through all that effort. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I feel like I'm just gonna have to buy like a big, you know, like one of those big stakes with like 8 outlets on it, and then I'm just gonna have to buy a whole bunch of extension cords and just run one cord to every tree. It seems like such a waste. I don't know how other people do it though. What's up, Bailey? Clean the gutters? Yeah, I need to do that, but it's probably gonna wait till next year now. What's up, Brand New? What's up, Two Wicked? What's up, Rusty? What's going on, Michael? Why am I putting up 5 trees? So I have a lot of trees in the front yard. I have like 3 white pines. I have a couple maple trees. I have a whole row of arborvitae trees that kind of I'm using as like a privacy screen between me and the neighbor. And I like to put lights on all the trees. But I'm OCD to where I don't want to... The Christmas light strands all connect together, right? Which is fine when you don't have dead space. Like if you're just running lights all over the house, that's totally fine. But when I'm wanting to light up like 6 individual trees, I don't want to plug in a strand of lights running across the ground to the next tree. To me, that looks weird, having like random lights strung across the ground. So I'm wanting to find a way to bridge the connection from one tree to the next without having to run dedicated extension cords to each tree. Like I just want like a blank Christmas light strand to go from tree 1 to tree 2 and then tree 2 to tree 3 and so on. That way I can pass all the power from one extension cord to all the trees without having strands of lights running across the ground, if that makes sense. But I can't really find a cord like that. So I think what I'm gonna have to do, unless I wanna make my own, is do what most people probably do, and that's you run your main extension cord to like a splitter or a stake or something that has like 8 outlets on it, and then you run an extension cord to each tree from that post or that stake or whatever you want to call it, which is fine. But then I have to buy an extension cord for each tree, and extension cords are like $10. It just seems like such a waste when I could have like a little $2 like dead strand of lights or just a connector wire or something to go from tree to tree. That's really all it is. Probably drastically overthinking it. What's up, Psychro? What's up, Wiki Taters? I was out there forever thinking about it. It was driving me crazy. Just don't put up any lights. Yeah, I thought about that too, but I don't know, I like to go crazy outside. Yeah, I mean that's exactly right, Michael. So I could, in theory, use a dead strand of lights to bridge one tree to the next without the ground lighting up, because obviously if it's a dead strand of lights, the lights won't work, but the power will still pass. But I don't have any dead strand of lights, and I don't really know of anybody selling dead strand of lights. So you know what I mean? I just need the wire with the 2 ends. I mean, surely professionals and stuff have something like that. Because when someone has like, I don't know, let's just say like a big house that has like 15 trees in the front yard and they all have lights ran up them, you don't see any lights running across the yard. So either they're using like 20 extension cords, or they're using some kind of cable to connect one tree to the next. But yeah, if I had access to a bunch of dead strand of lights, that would work. That would accomplish the goal. What's going on, Tony? Let me check the Discord real quick. Yeah, I've been thinking about this a lot today. I'm just like, jeez. Not trying to go here yet. Need my notepad. Making sure I didn't miss anyone in my rambling. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like you should be able to get like a big bulk pack of like 20. Let's say there's like, let's say they're 8 foot wires or whatever. That seems to be like a standard length for an extension cord. I feel like you should be able to get like a bulk pack of like 20 of those cords that are 8 feet long for like 20 or 30 bucks. Because it's very basic wiring. It's not like, you know, Christmas light wire is much, I mean, it's smaller, but that's not really the best way to describe it. It's lower rated compared to like an extension cord, which can handle much higher loads, which is why it's cheaper, because it's a much smaller grade of wire. Or maybe it's a higher gauge of wire, whatever the real term is for it. But it should be cheaper than buying like 20 extension cords. Man, maybe I just thought of a Shark Tank product. So you're suggesting using an actual strand of lights, but then just covering the lights so it looks dead? I mean, that could work, but a strand of lights is more expensive than an extension cord. Six extension cords for $30. Yeah, but I have to have so many. Because I have to have the main extension cord coming from the garage. That has to go into some sort of a stake or a splitter, something that has like at least 6 outlets on it. And then from there, so then I got extension cord 1, then I have the stake, then I've got 6 more extension cords, 1 from the stake to each tree. And that's only on one side of the yard. Then on the front, I have an extension cord coming from the porch to 1, 2, 3, 4 more trees. So then I've got a splitter there with an extension cord going to each tree there. It's a lot of extension cords. Yeah, I'll have to figure it out. It's a dilemma. It's a dilemma that could be solved very easily, provided that the product exists. Might be a Shark Tank idea. I'll show you. I'll show you. How do I show this? Here, this is what I'm trying to do. This is what I'm trying to accomplish here. So I want to accomplish this in purple. I don't want to accomplish this, but I feel like that's my only option. The red is the extension cord, and then you have a little one that goes from tree to tree. But what I'm having to do instead is run one from the house to a stake, and then an extension cord to each tree. Does this kind of visually represent what I'm trying to go for here? That's my problem. Like, this seems so simple, but this little green wire does not exist. I cannot find a green wire that connects Christmas lights together. You know what I mean? Just kind of crazy. Yeah, it's annoying. Which both accomplish the same goal, but one requires significantly more like actual extension cords. The other one would just require a small wire that's rated to support enough power to pass from Christmas light strand to Christmas light strand. So it would be a significantly cheaper cord. That's all. There's nothing wrong with doing it the other way. It just requires way more extension cords. I'm starting the record today before I forget. There we go. Also, I have no idea what fudged up with the week before last Sub Sunday. I don't know if I just forgot or what happened, but they're done. I've got them uploaded. I just need to make them live. I got last week's done. And then there's like 7 songs from that Cane Hill album. Which, by the way, I'm shocked that hardly anybody is talking about that. I saw it looked like Bogdan checked the album out. But searching around, I'm not seeing many people talk about it. And it's good. It's really good. We got some marbles spilling out here. Yeah, I grabbed that one that was that one track that I forgot to record. I already got that. They're all ready to go. Can't believe I spaced that. What? There. Sorry. Alt hides the names. Tony with the ever so slight lead. Gotta get through the goalpost. Is it gonna make it? It made it. Tony taking our first win today. Been kicking this thing a lot, is it? Even. Thank you for finally. Yeah, I was glad I watched that. It was pretty disgusting, but I wouldn't put anything I wouldn't doubt them for a second. All of their other like videos with the choreography and the script and everything were always really good. Felt like a little mini like TV episode. There it is. I'm gonna turn that up. Like blinding. There we go. A little better. All right, Tony, what do we... I was seeing a lot of other requests coming. You win again, Gravity, Lights to Leave Behind. Not see you, Space Cowboy. Oh man. Oh my gosh, this is a small band, small song. Let's see. It's got a music video though. Props. We've already got the record going. The entire discography. All right, let's check it out, guys. We got You Win Again, Gravity, Lights to Leave Behind, requested by Tony. Let's give it a listen. Bottle of champagne or something. Gotta fix the volume there. Great voice. I love that. It's like a faded hand guitar kind of. Riff with the cymbal, so nice. Vibes are awesome. I'm loving the sound. Groove is incredible. It's kind of chill in a way. With a bass, a little melody, love that. Yo! such a small venue, but such big energy. I love that. There's something very familiar about the guitars in this. Just random moments like that are so cool. What is it about the guitars in there? It was something with how they kind of with how they were kind of like faded a little bit, kind of like panned out or something like that. There was something with the sound of it that was very familiar. I have no idea what that was reminding me of, but it was a really cool feeling. They definitely killed the grooves on that. The overall sound, vocals were awesome. Loved the cleans. Probably just some general sense of nostalgia in the sound. But they had some really kind of groovy moments. Cool melodies and nice riffs. Good. What's crazy to me is how, you know, it sounds as good as it does, but it's so small. Like 2,000 views. What is happening? Marbles, there we go. His mouse just went crazy, it wasn't me. What's up, Tim? Let me get you added in here. I gotta figure out a better microphone setup. It's like right in my face. Yeah, sure, we'll go with it. I honestly might create some whole different arrangement, because now that I'm thinking about it, I don't need to do this on my main computer. Like, all I'm doing is watching a video. I don't need to do it on my main computer. I might like create a different area to record in or something. You know what I would love? I would love to be able to stand up. I'm really jealous of a lot of people that have standing up setups when they record. You know, move into the music a lot more, man. I feel like I'm strapped to my chair sometimes. And I'm not one of those people where I'm gonna get up and like throw my chair or something. Even if I'm feeling that way on the inside, there's not gonna be a spectacle made of it. But it would be nice to be able to move a lot more. Yeah, I know I could get like like one of those rising desks or whatever, but I'm thinking I don't really need that though. I just need to create like a separate space to just record in, because I don't need my whole computer. Like, I can literally use a laptop. You know, I've got a laptop. I could use that. I mean, no one would know the difference, because from like the viewing perspective, it all just would look the same. The video would be on the screen, the sound would be the same. It would just be like me in a different physical spot. But whether it's on my actual computer or not, no one would know. Just something where I feel like I have more like space in front of me. Like whenever I watch, like the breakdown with Nathan Johnny, for example, like they're sitting, and I'm pretty sure they're watching on a laptop, but I feel like they got so much room. Like the camera is way out here and they've got like this whole table, and I feel like I'm confined in my gaming chair, you know? Nostalgia claiming the win on this one. Or like I've watched some of Knox Hill's videos and he stands up. Who else is a lot of room? I don't know. Just a thought. Yeah. Yeah, I started watching a lot of his videos lately because I randomly went on a Machine Gun Kelly kick. And I never did really hear all of his newer like punk rock stuff. I think the album was Tickets to My Downfall. I started listening to a little bit of those when it came out, I think a few years ago, but there's been like some kind of recent singles that came out that I've been really liking, like his really like fast, heavy like rap style, and I think I found his channel through that. He's one of those like lyrical breakdown people, which I love seeing different perspectives of that, because sometimes when music is so fast, the lyrics go right over my head. Some people look at it from an instrumental perspective, other people look at it from a lyrical perspective. I think I'm more of an instrumental and overall sound perspective. I don't usually pick up on lyrics the first time because I'm so trying to listen to like everything that's going on. Lyrics are usually pretty second hand for me, I guess, unless it's a lyric video where I can actually see it. Oh, you already got it. You're ready to go. Sweet Pill Blood. I didn't even see that. It was up there. Locked and loaded. YouTube loves to be jumping the gun. All right, let's check it out. We've got Blood by Sweet Pill, or Sweet Pill Blood, requested by Nostalgia Clinic. Let's give it a listen. Already feeling this sort of oldies kind of vibe. I like it.
I will not ever show you, 'cause I don't think that I owe you that much. Hold out until there's closure.
Nostalgia, were you the one requesting Mama? This seems right up in line with that. I'm liking the sound. It was you. Makes sense. Makes sense. with a brutal fight with this super chill song. I mean, what's not to like about the bass and the guitars? That is sweet.
not ever go there. I swear I am. Anything that comes from your love, or anything that comes
It's one giant groove. Dang. Big scream at the end. You know, a lot of that guitar kind of reminds me a little bit of like Modest Mouse 2. Explosions in the Sky or something. It's very chill, it's very relaxing. There's some behind the scenes. Yeah, the video was throwing me off a little bit because what a brutal video to go along with such a chill song. That was one big groove. Yeah, how can you not? How can you not like jive with that groove? So simple but so effective. Great voice. Love the guitars. Very sweet. Distinct bass. Just a very chill kind of throwback, nostalgic kind of sound. A little bit of oldies. Something good in there. I like that. Sweet Pill. There they are. It looks like at a bowling alley or something. Some good vibes. Let's fire up another. Morby Adventures. They call marbles Morby. Wow, now this is a track that actually fits the theme. This track actually, like, this might be one of the most well-designed tracks I've seen from a visual point of view. It all makes sense. Very clean. I don't have any red bars, so I don't think the stream was me. I hope not. I'm already down half the marbles. Holy moly. Oh, are we getting a shortcut, Jacob? Or nah, it's gone. Two Wickeds battling it out with Terry. Oh no, but we got pegs, we got boxes. Two Wickeds sliding around all of it. Man, claiming the win. This is actually pretty lucky to get through there that easy. In that situation, you wouldn't usually expect that to happen, considering everything that was up front. That was a very aesthetically pleasing map. Not so much going on. The track fit the theme of the background. Very clean. I gotta get some more candles. This candle that I have is almost gone. And one of the wicks fell out. Like, it's in there, but I can't get to it because the wax is already hardened, so I can only light one side of it. Nah, there's no way they're all not here. There's only a few people that typically aren't around. We got some me versus I like old times. Now I'm being recommended Sweet Pill on Audio Tree. Look at that. Oh my gosh, this has 4 views. Is this safe? Are you all 4 of those views? Three subscribers, 4 views. Oh boy. Guess we'll see. We will see. So here's a question that I have. When there's something like this, how do people find it? Like, how is it even how was this even found? It's clearly not. If it only has 3 views, it's not being recommended. I don't know. Sometimes it's just interesting. It's interesting how stuff is just randomly discovered, I guess. Well, let's see. Let's see what it's all about. We've got me versus I like old times, requested by Too Wicked. Let's give it a listen. We've actually seen them. Well, that'll do it. I like the buzzing of like a... Probably just distortion from the speaker, but it reminds me of a street light. Like the amplifier or something. It's also slightly panned to the left. Oh, I see why.
The trees of this house and the rain washed away all the memories it held. The front
Was not expecting uncleans.
like cracked open ribs where a heart had once dwelled. And it barely looks familiar anymore, and neither do I don't recognize.
It's like post-rock with harsh vocals. It's a really cool combo.
Ever since you died, so here I am, after so many years,
It sounds really good.
The trees took this house, and the roots had held it down. The floor was covered in maple leaves, and countless washed away memories. His ashes were soaked into the ground.
Guitar is so melodic, I love that.
No sound. Thomas, can you still hear me? I feel that I've lost my way. This house is no longer ours. My brother's ghost is hiding in my old room as if it were a
The vocals almost feel like spoken word a little bit, which I like. It's got a lot of emotion.
Instead has become his tomb.
Guitar work on point, bass, smacking. Bass is really smacking.
My brother's still in my head, and he still haunts me every night. I live with only one regret, never having a chance to say
Getting a little crazy.
Thomas, our family isn't mad that you took your own life. We only
It
wish
feels a little like spoken word. I wouldn't say quite.
you were still alive. Just keep watching over us, and always keep us in mind. I'll be with you again someday.
I like these little drop outs.
Like old times. Just keep watching over us, and
Tons of
always keep
reverb.
us in mind. I'll be with you again someday, and it'll be just like old times. 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 It'll be just like old times.
It sounds so good.
Like old times. It'll be just like old times. It'll be just like old times.
It sounds very, very familiar to some of the other bands we've heard. Oh my gosh. When it started, I almost felt like it was reminding me of like some earlier August Burns Red, mainly when the harsh vocals came in, because it was like this strangely like post rock, kind of a lot of reverb, really cool melodies, but then the harsh vocals came in. It really kind of threw me off, but then I was like, wait, something about this seems very familiar in a sense. And it wasn't, I wouldn't say it was like full on spoken word, but it kind of felt like that a little bit, just with the wish I focused on the lyrics a little bit more, but it was very direct and emotional, and the tone, something about the tone was kind of like a hybrid between like a sing or a sing scream versus like a spoken word or an unclean. I don't know. It was kind of like a hybrid of a lot of things, but it really worked. I thought the production was nice. The bass was crazy. They went heavy on the reverb, but I like that. Some people might think it's too much, but I liked how that sounded. That was cool. Kind of crazy how like a basement band or an underground band or whatever. It's like they're cranking out music just as good as anything else, but like no one really knows who they are. It's just wild. Better than most, to be honest. Better than like probably 90% of the Billboard Top 100. I don't know. I'm not gonna be that judgy. I don't listen to the Top 100 or whatever. What's up, King of Smiters? Let me add you in real quick. $47. You know what's hilarious? I'm sure most of you guys have already seen it, but Charlie made a video of the Knocked Loose drama on the Jimmy Kimmel show. I thought that was hilarious. I had no idea that they played at, like, when it popped up that they played at Jimmy Kimmel, I was like, what? Knocked Loose at Jimmy Kimmel? And then I went and watched the performance and I was like, oh snap, like they brought Poppy out and everything. That was sick. Like there was like a mosh pit and everything. And then I was like, wait, this is Jimmy Kimmel. Like what? Brand new, this is looking like an easy win here. Big shortcut, boom. Charlie, Moist Critical or Penguin Zero, I think is his YouTube channel, but everybody just calls him Charlie because that's his name. I'm sure you've seen him. I think Moist Critical is like his gamer name. No clue. Okay. I don't know. I figure he's a bigger YouTuber. I don't know. I just think some people know who everybody is, but I don't know who is now. Ah. Race results copied to clipboard. Oops. Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't know Icy Stars was on Jimmy Kimmel, but I'm pretty sure. Wasn't Slipknot on there? There's been some metal bands on there before. I'm sure some of the bigger ones too. But I did think it was very odd, like Knocked Loose, pretty popular in the metalcore scene, but probably not that popular in the grand scheme of things. Not like a Slipknot or a Metallica or something. So I just thought it was really odd when they were on the show. And I don't even watch the show, but I know it's a pretty big, maybe one of the biggest like talk shows. Isn't it like a late night talk show thing? I don't really watch that stuff, but I know it's pretty popular. Under Oath, returning empty-handed. All right. Yeah, I think Charlie's probably one of the more toned down. He just covers all the drama and gives kind of like a, I won't say it's an unbiased opinion, but he's usually on the more like level-headed side of things, but I don't know the full history. I do not know the full history. I like watching his food reviews. He does food reviews like the Report of the Week, and I think they're pretty funny. Although his aren't really just like reviewing one item. Like they'll review like the whole. I just saw the one where they reviewed the $1 million Burger King burger competition or whatever, and they tried like all 5 different Burger King burgers. They're pretty funny. I know he streams on YouTube now. I guess he used to. I don't know. I didn't know that he used to stream on Twitch. Oh, I remember that drama. Everybody was pulling out some heat on stream, talking about what bullets and magazines were. That was funny. That was funny. All right, guys, let's check this out. We're gonna listen to some Under Oath, returning empty-handed, requested by Brand New. Let's give it a listen. We've heard a handful of songs from this album, I think. Snares are crazy. Oh, love the riff. Wow. Guitar work is crazy. So many little like slides or bends or something going on. That is wild. Whoa, the growl. It's such a hype song, man. It's crazy. I love that. This is crazy. Got the bass on the center of these two guitars, very high. Wow, these vocals. Those are the most like melodic uncleans I've ever heard. What the heck? Just massive vocals. Oh my god. Well, that's epic. It's just belting. Oh my goodness. I love outros like this. Oh, it's over. I thought they were gonna let it go for like 10 to 15 more seconds. That was crazy. Man, that was a really good song. I am so impressed by the vocals on that. What in the world? I don't think I've really heard harsh vocals like that. I don't even know. I wouldn't really call that a sing scream, would you? It was just kind of more of like melodic harsh vocals. I don't know. That sounded really unique and really cool. Amazing guitar work. Had a little bit of kind of like a post-rock feel, I guess, but obviously heavier. Crazy riffs, very strong bass. Drums were awesome. A lot of really distinct snares in that. But dude, the vocals were very captivating. I was really loving the tones. A lot of variety. So much to be said about that. It was a very massive, like, just huge kind of song. Especially in some of those vocals just belting out. Like shouting from the mountaintops. It was so cool. That's cool. I like that. Alright, let's run one more. Also, I don't keep up with much of the YouTuber drama either. It's just some stuff like you'll catch wind. Like if it's big enough and trending or whatever, it might come across your nose, but I don't actively seek that stuff out. There's a lot of people that love to farm the big YouTuber drama, and I just think most of the time it's kind of annoying. You said Aaron, and I thought of, is it Aaron Pauli? Is that what I'm thinking of? Yo, where's Of Mice and Men been? Wait, where's Dance Gavin Dance? Where is there an album or what? Because I thought there was an album, but they only released a couple singles. I don't know. I feel like some bands have been gone this year. We're at the end of 2024, and there are some bands that I haven't heard anything from. Where's Currents at? I've been waiting for some new Currents forever. I know the Death We Seek was last year, but like, I'm deprived over here. Those singles were standalone, but I thought they recorded an album before all the BS. Or did they not? Thought they did, but I could be wrong. We got marbles flying everywhere. Oh my goodness. Oof, there went so many. Are they still looking for another vocalist, or are they letting Andrew do it? Because I thought Andrew didn't want to do it because of Idola. I mean, isn't being like a lead vocalist in more than one band kind of a big ask? I can't remember. It's been a little minute, so I'm just trying to remember. Marbles are battling it out. Oh my gosh, nostalgia. Is it a shortcut? No. Could have been, but it wasn't. Just for the bragging rights. Hey, we got bombs. Oh my gosh, Coop, maybe. It's stuck in the corner. No. Well, look at that. It's stuck. The other one finished, but that one's stuck. It could have been the winner. The bomb blew it into the corner. Oh, that is sad. That was the first one in the finish, but it didn't get through all the way. And Mr. Scarecrow winning. Why does the ball always die? I don't know. They have a tendency to do that. Why does this happen? How unlucky is that? The bomb blew it like into the corner so hard that it got stuck. You know, that reminds me of like when you go to shoot a basketball and it gets like wedged in between the rim and the backboard. It's like one of those things that's so unlucky, but it can happen. Dang. Tally it up, Mr. Scarecrow. I think all-time most wins so far. Hope they find someone else. I do too. And I like what Linkin Park did. If DGD wanted to shake things up, bring in a girl. Bring in a girl. I don't know how that would be, but if you want to shake things up, they should do that. Because you don't, I feel like if you're gonna make a change, you don't want to try to make it seem like the change is trying to replace what was there. You should go totally different. Like, stick to your sound, but bring in like a totally different vocal. Or bring back Johnny. Yeah, there's always Johnny. He's always on the table. Beyond Unbroken Oceans. Johnny's got like his own band going on though. Isn't he doing like Old Flame or whatever it's called? I genuinely don't think he would come back even if they asked. Which I don't think they would ask, but I don't think he would because he's got his own thing. Bring back Johnny and watch the band implode. Oh man. Just be the nail in the coffin. I mean, I wouldn't care either way. I just think like what Linkin Park did, like something like way out of left field. Something completely different. Not trying to be like someone who sounds like Chester. Like just bringing something completely different in. And it works so well. I think Dance Gavin Dance could do that. Do something like that, I guess. Oh, we usually do 5, Tim. Well, we used to do 3, and then it became 4, and then now it's 5. Yeah, this is our last song for today. Progressively adding more, it seems, as time goes on. Let's check this out. We got Beyond Unbroken Oceans, requested by Mr. Scarecrow. Let's give it a listen.
Tell me your love, finding the time to stay.
Oh, this is a cool visualizer.
Never seen grace, fucked up. Running from the pain, potion. Like I'm on parade. 1, 2, let me go. I can't remember when you walked right out the door. Every night I tell myself not to lose control.
This reminds me of Starset a little bit.
Like the ocean's taking me over. I can feel you leaving me empty. Destroy me, don't wanna run astray. Open
Sounds amazing. This visualizer is cool. Love that. Yeah, we got a good atmosphere.
Bring it back, baby girl, let me elevate. 1, 2, let me go. I can't
Lots of effects, ambience, reverb.
out the door. Every night I tell myself not to lose control. Girl, just tell me why.
Good flow.
Felt so right, yeah. Like the ocean taking me over. I can feel you leaving me empty. Destroy me, don't wanna run astray. Open-ended, never a place to stay. Holding on, keep
Oh, that was nice.
all along, keep me from insanity.
great voice. Really nice singing. Synths are super fun. I love that. Kind of futuristic.
Swimming under all these bones, broken promises to take me home. This regret keeps me feeling whole. These chemicals coming back for more. I just wanna keep on feeling. Oceans taking me over. I can feel you.
This is a very Starset Feelsy band, which I like. It's got a good production, great vocals.
Never a place to stay. Holding on, keep on holding
Ton of layers. I mean, you could peel this song back. So many sounds.
Oceans taking me over. I can feel you leaving me empty.
Ooh. Boom. Bass. Yeah, there's very subtle. Even there, like super subtle guitar tucked in there. Okay. I really enjoyed that one. Starset vibes. It's the production. You've got a really great vocalist with a huge production behind it, with all of the synth wavy electronics, all the effects, huge reverb, like just a really big sound with a cool beat to go along with it. It was a really good flow, good balance of a lot of different things. Like a little bit of guitar and subtle things tossed in there that you didn't really hear until certain things dropped out. But overall, I would say that was pretty chill. It was like it was really nice. It was good singing and just a great like beat and instrumental to go along with it, which I really liked. It had a little bit of like that futuristic kind of feel to it. Could have just been from all the synth work. But yeah, I enjoyed that a lot. Voice Critical suggested below the chat for me. It's YouTube listening. It's like when I go around the house and I say I think I want to make tacos tonight, and then I come in here and I fire up YouTube and I get a Taco Bell ad. Like they're listening. Everybody's listening. A special New Year's event. I do want to make a video of like I feel like I've been paying a little bit more attention to albums this year, so I kind of do want to do like a little ranking, like a top 5 or something, or maybe like pick like 5 or 10 categories and pick the best song in each. Like I don't know, like best scream, best breakdown, best overall listening experience, most surprising song, best singing. I don't know. Like it would be cool to create like categories. Because I feel like everybody does like top 10 best breakdowns or something, but I would like to look at more other categories. Like what's the most surprising song? What song had like the best singing or biggest shock value or something? I don't know, like some more fun categories. Something like that. Yeah, and of course, like with anything, best this and best that, it is all highly subjective and purely like opinionated. So obviously most people that watch somebody's best this and that are not going to agree with it, but that's not really the point. It's more just like because like for me, for example, I haven't heard probably a majority of the new releases this year because there's just so many. I mean, unless it's a full-time job, you couldn't really keep up with it. So what I think are some of the best releases of the year, other people would have completely different ones, and they might be songs that I haven't even heard. It's part of it. The point is to have fun and do something different. Not to scrutinize and be like, oh, that song wasn't that good. This one was way better. It's not about that. It's just about fun. This is about doing something different. So I'm thinking about something. I need to go back and review everything I've listened to this year and figure that part out. But I think with that, need to listen. There are some more albums that I haven't even looked at that I would like to do before the end of the year. I need like a this might be a big ask, but if there is somehow a list of okay, this is gonna create like a laundry list, but if there are some albums that came out that I had started to listen to but didn't finish, I would like to know that. Because like I'm thinking well, I don't know, like I didn't even know there was a Cane Hill album. And then I heard I randomly started listening to them on Spotify again at the gym, and then I saw there was a new album and I was like, wait, there is? And I was like, well, I need to freaking hear this thing. And I did, and I'm gonna upload it, and it's incredible. And the weirdest thing is that like no one's talking about it. Like the first thing I did once I listened to that, I was like, oh, I gotta see what, so-and-so did. The only one I could find was Nathan Johnny listening to Finding Euphoria, and then Bogdan doing like an album review. And they both agreed, both creators agreed that it was like possibly one of the best albums this year. And I was like, why is no one else talking about this? It's so good. I was so confused. I was expecting to see video after video after video, and like nobody has anything on their channels. I don't want to say nobody, like out of the few that I looked up, I couldn't find anything. Like not even a Nick Nocturnal video, which is probably one of the bigger voices in the space. It was very confusing to me. There was an Eminence. Oh man, there was an Eminence album. Idola. I started the Wolf and Bear one. I remember. I did not finish that, but I remember the background was it was like the kind of anime themed, like red in like cityscape with like a samurai or a woman or something like looking at the city, anime theme. I remember. I started. I didn't finish that. I probably listened to half of it, maybe. Idola, I didn't know there was an album. I thought it was just a single. Yeah, I got a lot of catching up to do. I'll figure that part out. It would be helpful if I could get a list in like Discord, maybe. Because like, yeah, the Faustian Spirit, heard that. There's a lot. We'll figure it out. I only got a month to do it. But I think I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna get some food and everything. Tomorrow I'm gonna try and get more Christmas light stuff situated. Alts in this Alt is definitely top 3. Cane Hill probably top 5. Easy. I want to say top 3, but I have to double check everything else. I didn't hear all the new Bill Murray, the American Motorsports or whatever. I heard the singles, which I love, but I didn't listen to the album. Did I not finish the Era album with like Blue Reverie and stuff? I thought I did. Just listen to the new MXPX song. So I'm about to be 2 Idol albums. Jesus. All right, well, I'll have to figure that part out. I'm gonna go ahead and call it here, though. We'll work on that, and I will see everyone probably Saturday. I believe I'm gone on Sunday to a Christmas thing. So plan on Saturday. I'll double check and put it in the Discord if something changes. So until then, We'll see everyone later. Bye bye. Peace out. Have a great rest of the week.